Today, let's talk about consistency and how consistently showing up actually is everything. I know so many of you went to school, right? I caught you. How many times did you meet school? Are you going to be among the people that said, oh my God, I didn't know it was taught? Or no, it wasn't taught? And then you ended up knowing that it was actually taught, you just weren't there that day. Consistently showing up is everything, especially when it comes to business. Think about the identity that you build being consistent. There are people we know in this office that I'm going to tell you, David is going to be there, call this person, they're going to be there. Are you able to be one of the people that they will say blessing will be there? If nobody shows up, would you be that person that shows up? We have this saying that those who show up, go up. And if you show up each time, then when you don't show up, you'll be missed. I remember when I was going to school, I was broke. You don't understand, it's broke in capital letters. I did not have an equivalent of 10 cents to enter the bus, and I had to walk to go to school for 3 hours just to prove a point that I'm not going to miss class that day. If you were in that shoe, would you have gone to school? But you see, if I didn't, I wouldn't have this story to tell you now. I don't care what situation you are in or whatever it is, because there's so many things that are going to tug on you. Let's say you're going to gym, and then before 7, your phone rings and somebody starts this, and before you know what is happening, it's 8:30. Now you don't want to go because then your first appointment is at 9 o'clock, so you miss. But consistency is key, and it takes you to where you can never go by being sporadic. So how do you stay committed when motivation fades? Consistency is the key. Let's say you're in a high power environment, you work. Yeah, it's okay for your boss to tell you, hey, do this, do that. Or, when you know your boss is going to be there, you show up. But what about when your boss is not there? How do you stay consistent? How do you grow when motivation is not there? It's called system. There's one thing you could talk about, a system. Every good system delivers consistent results. So consistency, people who are consistent, they are able to follow a system so that they can get the right result in every aspect of life. Right here where I work, for example, let's say my goal is to prospect. I'd rather you give me an agent that gets 5 new prospects every day, every single day, maybe 6 days a week, or let's say 5 days a week. He gets 5 new prospects a day. That's 25. Give me that person than someone who goes in once in a month or once in a 2-week period and go get 50 prospects. The 50 prospects is not sustainable. The 5 a day consistently builds up, and that's how you can create momentum. When we talk about consistency, one thing you want to know is that people are watching, even when you don't know that they're watching. There's this quote that I came across one day. It says, who are you when nobody is watching? The thing about consistency is, even when you have kids at home, you're telling your kids, don't lie. But then someone rings the bell, you say, tell them I'm not home. My 3-year-old is going to say, Mom, why should I tell them you're not home? But you're here. I don't know if you know that joke. And then this little 5-year-old picks up the phone. Mom, Uncle so-and-so is calling. I say, tell him I'm not home. Hello, Uncle so-and-so. Mommy said she's not home. Why? We are telling them don't lie. So now you're lying. So it's going to want to know, how come it's okay for you to lie, but I can't lie? It also goes in everything. When you lead people, are you leading people? You're expecting them to go do all these big things and run through the walls, and you're lazy with yourself. Or are you leading from the front? Consistency is you leading from the front. Consistency is you every single minute going after your dreams and your goals, because you know that the people watching you, they want to go after their own dreams and goals. Consistency is you knowing that something needs to be done and you get it done regardless of who's looking and who's not looking. Consistency is you knowing that the creator of the universe is here every single minute seeing what you're doing, even when nobody is seeing it. Even when you don't know that people are looking, they are looking. There's no way this 3-minute video or 4-minute video, but we've covered basic aspects today. The fact that consistency helps you to build identity. It helps you to understand that people around you are watching, even when you don't know. And understand that motivation is always going to fade. And when motivation is not here, the system that you built for consistency is what's going to take you through the hump. If you like this video, please like, comment, share. Don't forget to drop your comment, what you take out from this video, or give us a little story of your own consistency or lack thereof.